I wasn't even about to get on this motherfucking, talk my shit and start airbending, spitting these fucking flames. But I had to put y'all up on some shit. I was gonna go ahead and rant right quick. Motherfucking Antitrust. If you ain't seen that movie, you should see it. It's a weak ass movie, but the guy at the bottom is supposed to be the famous Bill Gates. And what he was doing was the guy at the top, in the middle, he had codes and shit. He knew how to program and write codes, and his friends did too. And but you got Bill Gates already being a fucking billionaire and shit. So he already have ownership of intellectual property, and now he just trying to capitalize on everybody else intellectual property. No bullshit. Telling you this is what's going on. So now you got the girl on the right is the company's ex-con spy slash monitor to monitor the guy in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure that he uh he doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's working and shit to keep him seduced in the system. Not looking too deep. And his girlfriend, right here on the left, that's the other girl who ended up being smart, working at the company, helping them out and shit like that. But man, see, the Bible was printed, and intellectual property wasn't even invented until like the 1700, 15th century, whatever, 17, somewhere in there. And you only get a grant through Queen Elizabeth. So it's like we praying to this Jesus cat, and Jesus got murdered. Just like Bill Gates going around murdering motherfuckers, and then it's okay for him to do it because he prayed to Jesus, and Jesus forgave his sins. Who that sound like, man? I don't really understand. You know what I'm saying? But intellectual property from right there, from the jump, it's like, bam, somebody got ownership of it, and you trying to have ownership of it and capitalize off of that, off a multitude of people putting together their perspectives on a certain problem, situation, solution to resolve it. And that's what's going on. That's what we need to do, man. What the fuck, man? All this bullshit. One person can do all this shit. One person cannot. You know what I'm saying? It take a multitude of people thinking the same, having goals, aspiration. You got that side. Then you got the communicators who know how to communicate it to others, so they be on board. And then you got those who know how to be safe about it and the safety of it. It's like there's so many people that could make things happen when they work together. But individually, you can do it on your own. It just take more time. And hey, you only get what you deserve. What you put in is what you get out. But so don't give up. You know, stay in that motherfucker. Try to hold it down. But I ain't about to be panhandling nobody on this platform. I'm not here for no fucking money. This is my library, my device, that I'm just trying to, share, you know, on YouTube as intellectual property, my intellectual property, and other people's intellectual property that you don't have ownership of, so I can save it and upload it and share the motherfucker. And at the same time, you want to mark me down for copyright and that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But somebody put it up there. Somebody else put that shit up there. So they copywriting too, motherfucker. Like, man, fuck all this shit, man. Y'all tripping. How you gonna sell me a movie and then put a law saying I can't copy it and and flip it? You know what I'm saying? But you doing the same shit. You got multiple discs of the same motherfucking movie, and you selling it for hundreds, thousands of dollars. I don't know. This shit here, man. It's mind boggling. It's not no mind fuck. It's really just connecting the dots and seeing things for what they are and knowing what the next move is. But since I don't got control of the resources, you know, nor do I can't go to these companies and be like, look, y'all need to be moving in this direction. I tried that. I've been there before, and you know what they do? They fire your ass. You know, you can't tell nobody else how to run their own shit, even if you know how. You know, they still gonna feel like you dumb, retarded, call your ass a monkey. You know, so I fuck with Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I am a monkey, and I'll turn Super Saiyan on your ass real quick. You know, I don't know where that motherfucking energy be coming from, cause I'm very calm, cool, and collected. You know, but every once in a while, I just get that motherfucking burst, and I just get highly, highly hot. So I'm gonna run this shit down like, you working for a company, you get signed in, and you doing the same shit over and over again. And this is called antitrust, man. Y'all, it's right there in plain sight. A clever paranoid thriller. You know, I like that. I like these type of movies because I was always a Stephen King fan, and I liked his perspective on making things scary. Because shit is a roller coaster ride. It's a it's something that have your feelings riding on a fucking roller coaster. So God might be the feeling. He might be the feeling. You never know. The word, it resonate with you logically, but the feeling, you know, that's a whole nother realm, and you trying to figure out what is that. And I think that's what most people have to connect with, in the future, other than being hard and cutthroat, like these companies want you to do. Because all right, you gonna look out for others. Are you gonna look out for yourself? I mean, you gotta have a way to support yourself because these other motherfuckers is not about to support you. You know what I'm saying? So if the company's supporting you with food and shit like that, you better be supporting their ass. Otherwise, your life support gonna get cut off. Everybody on motherfucking life support, and they life support is on the verge of getting cut off. All right, shit crazy, man. We got antitrust going on, and it makes me think about the integrity of of the leaders out here and the companies, that keep producing all multiple shit. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't getting no invoice or no motherfucking plan, of what they're gonna be building. And if you still got it, I mean, you got enough to order or have enough. The company got all that shit covered, so I don't even know if they even buying that shit or not. You know what I'm saying? But you got reports on companies buying other companies, and let's go to the cell phone. That's the only thing I got. All I got is a motherfucking cell phone. I don't have no computer. All that shit got stolen. So, running it back, yeah. This company buy this company buy this company, then you don't want a monopoly to happen. So you be like, okay, well, we're gonna make this CDMA, we're gonna make this GMS, and then we still have it operating on the same fucking tower, but we're gonna cut this provider off this tower, and they don't have no service, so now they forced to get the better provider or the one who has more control over the towers, to be able to provide service to your cell phone. You know, it's they can move shit around, have companies and merge a new company just to get you, bought in. You know, get in, come join. And you know, he was working hard over there, and he did the programming, and when motherfuckers started, you know, learning more than what they needed to know, they started killing him off. And that's what they did to Jesus. I mean, they killed his ass. And you know, it's through the blood that we most likely say, if we were to believe the story and treat it like a history book, you know, you would know that you're in there, and uh we're the living words, literally. So uh it's just up to us to kind of, you know, make it, you know, capable for us, make everything possible for us, for yourself. So when they know everything about you, who do you trust? No one. All my shit is out there. Like everything I signed up for, any kind of subscription, because you got to subscribe. You used to be able to get Microsoft Office for free, and now you got to pay for that shit and get a subscription. You used to be able to play on the PlayStation game and shit like that, because I used to be a gamer, but I don't game no more. You know what I'm saying? But you used to be able to game and be on the internet, get on the internet for free. Now you got to subscribe to a subscription to be able to get online and be an online player and play online. You know, they put all kind of block walls to make sure they suck out, you know, more of the energy and situation you got, and you working hard just to obtain one fucking item and some food, but you know, building your house. And the whole time, man, I could have been motherfucking working as a construction worker, learning to build my own fucking house. That way, motherfucker, just hire me to build my own house, and I'll just build my own house, and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I go make my own shoe. I'm good. I'm out the factory. You know what I'm saying? And I was looking at shit like that, like perspective wise. Uh, we could be traveling to these factories to learn the processes and the formulas, procedures, whatever else you want to call it, trade skills, which trade skills are considered intellectual property, which is owned by somebody else, which you got to pay, you know, money to be able to access the information. And even if you access the information, you have to be able to still perform and demonstrate. So without a demonstration, you'll never know what you're really doing. So you need a demonstration, and that's how we learn. And most of the shit that we learn should be demonstrated. You know, since most shit already here, and then intellectual property, you already going into another company to sharing your idea with that company. So now that company has property or ownership over your intellect. Intellect. So now we got YouTube over here uh putting copyright claims and abuse and marking motherfuckers pages and shit like that, and they trying to have ownership of your intellectual property, like they treating it like they own the shit because it's their intellectual property to have a YouTube platform. So you know, but at the same time, that's my intellectual property that I'm sharing on that platform. You still don't own it, and I'm not even asking for money. But when you ask for that shit, you know, that's when problems come in. Because once you get something patent, I mean, you pretty much sold yourself away from to be back in the system. You're doing business with the devil. I mean, we calling the other side devil because in the Bible say money is the root of all evil. So you know, from there, you can understand that as soon as you do business with them numbers, with money, you walking with the mark, man. Real talk.